Train yourself to be the one in control of your marijuana use. What's going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here. If my voice tone is a little lower, my energy is a little lower, it's because it's not even 7 a.m. right now. I have a couple of housemates, so I got to be a little more quiet. But in today's video, I want to share a message about being back in control of your marijuana use. All right, I've harped on this message a number of times in previous videos, but it's such a crucial core element to my own success with marijuana use that I can't help but know that this is a valuable piece of advice for you too. All right, so if you're someone who struggles with marijuana use, right, particularly this right here, where the voice of craving has more control than you. And what that looks like is you wake up and right there, that voice, oh fuck, let's just get high, right? Or you tell yourself, we're not gonna smoke today. And that voice is like, come on, man, let's just do it. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Like, it's just weed. It's not a big deal, right? And it's that voice. If you listen to that voice enough times, and you don't listen to your own voice, I know that sounds confusing, but that voice of fiending for weed versus that voice of being in control, if you listen to that voice of fiending too often and you obey its commands too often, guess who's in control? That voice of fiending for weed all the time, needing to have it, must have it, gotta have it. And so what do? What do? My assumption is this, that if you said yes a million times to weed, then saying no is going to feel off, wrong, uncomfortable, unsatisfying, stressful. But that's the price of admission for self-control. You don't just get it for free. You don't just get it for free. Just like you don't just get it for free becoming addicted or dependent to marijuana. Now, I know that that wasn't your plan, but you're the one who kept saying yes. And you're the one who lacked a sense of self-control. No judgment, I've been there before. I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. Like, this didn't happen by accident. Yes, you didn't mean for it to happen, but all this time when you were unconsciously getting stoned all the time, you were actually training yourself to have no control. So here's kind of the big pill to swallow. As you are training yourself to be in control again, it's gonna hurt. Just like, I keep using this metaphor, but just like if you want to build muscle, you gotta lift weights. And it's gonna hurt because your body is not used to that. You don't have the muscle to lift heavy weights. Hell, you don't even have muscle to lift baby weights. And so the only way you're gonna get from being a skinny, no muscle person to someone with strength and muscle is by lifting. That's the price you must pay. Being sore, that's the price you must pay. Replacing junk food for whole foods, that's the price you must pay. Similarly, if you want to be someone who's in control, who can moderate their use, who isn't overtaken by the voice of addiction, you got to be willing to fight. You got to be willing to take on the responsibility of self-control. And you also have to find alternative solutions for your needs. If you use marijuana as a celebratory tool, you got to find a different way. If you use it to relieve stress, got to find a different way. If you use it to socialize, got to find a different way. And you will. Trust me, you will and you can. But it's a price you must pay. It's the price you must pay. Because what I find a lot, what I found in myself, in my journey, and what I find in others, is that it's a lot of victimhood. And fair enough, right? You've tried. I know you've tried your best. I do. I know you've tried your best. And when you try your best and yet you still fail, you can't help but become hopeless. And, I was in that spot many times before too. So it's okay. But I'm here to tell you now that if you want to be someone with self-control, you got to start demonstrating it. And it's hard at first because it hurts. It's not normal. You're used to just smoking whenever. You're used to, what's the word? You're used to being passive. You're used to not having boundaries. You're used to being run over by the voice of marijuana craving. It's kind of like a bully, right? That voice, that voice of craving is kind of like a bully a little bit, right? What do you do if you want to stand up to a bully? You fight back. You tell it no. You put your foot down. There's more layers to this, but I feel that this message is a core one, right? A core message to really be a foundation for many of you, for many of us, right? And I guess to cap off this video, I want to let you know that, especially my peoples out there that are really in the momentum of making a change, right? You're on day 7, day 10, whatever. It really doesn't matter what day it is. I know that that's important, right? Because it's a good measuring stick for, how long you're maintaining discipline. I just want to let you guys know that I'm proud of y'all. You guys are the one that are taking the actions to make changes in your life. You deserve the credit. Make sure you celebrate your progress. Obviously not with smoking weed, but you definitely want to do something so that you are validated in your progress. Because what I find is, someone goes even one day without weed and they don't have their typical celebration because they used to smoke weed to celebrate. So then you don't smoke weed and then you don't celebrate, and then it's like, well, this whole process is painful. Like I not only am I not getting stoned, but this is like all I'm doing is just like resisting the urge to have fun through weed. And it's like, wow, this sucks, right? You're rebuilding your life, y'all. Rebuilding your life. And that's a blessing. You get to recreate your life. You get to really build it how you want. It's a blessing. It's a gift. All right. Anyways, y'all, I appreciate you all. It looks like last video resonated with a lot of people. I'm glad. Hopefully this video does the same. Check out the links down below if you are interested in buying the ebook Marijuana Mindfulness, or you're interested in gaining some coaching, or just maybe want to chat for a quick second. My email's down below, as well as my Instagram. People message me on there all the time and I respond. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Peace.